Scar King tries to get away from Heisei Goji, but he's having none of it. Heisei Goji uses his atomic breath, which works similar to how the way Gemstone Godzilla's atomic breath, a -1's atomic breath, works. It's not only highly destructive, but it also works like a nuclear bomb at the same time. Now Scar King really does view Heisei Goji as a severe threat, and he's doing the best he can to get away from him. As if he was struggling with Legendary Godzilla, he is not getting a chance with Heisei Goji. And Heisei Goji does the most brutalest thing ever, and that is grabbing Scar King's right arm and ripping the thing clean off. He rips that thing clean off and actually scratches out one of his eyes. Heisei Goji is just livid. He hates seeing an innocent kaiju like Shimo being in pain. And because of that crystal. I gotta say, that crystal and seeing Scar King using it on her and causing her pain triggered Heisei Goji. Heisei Goji finally had enough, grabs the crystal and just crushes it in his hands. The shockwave kind of affects him, but not really. Kong and Heisei Goji beat the living hell out of the Scar King, and Heisei Goji stops Kong, grabs Scar King by the throat, and tosses him at Shimo. Scar King doesn't have it in him to get up. He is just so weak. He looks up at Shimo, and she looks at Heisei Goji, and Heisei Goji says, kind of nods his head as if saying, "It's all yours. Go crazy." And that's exactly what she does. She just goes crazy. She just kind of scratches, bites, and punches, and kicks Scar King and slapping him with her tail, and she finally ends it by ripping off his head. Heisei Goji fires his atomic breath up in the sky, undoing her frostbite blast, and Shimo actually kind of falls to the ground because she's still weakened after what Heisei Goji did back in the Hollow Earth. Heisei Goji shows a little concern and gives Shimo a little bit of his power, healing her injuries, and she looks up at him and kind of gives him a little nudge as if saying, or kind of nuzzles him and or kind of hugs him and saying thank you, and Heisei Goji kind of returns the affection back. And of course, Kong and Tsuko go their separate ways, so does Heisei Goji, but this time, but here, Shimo doesn't go with Kong, she actually goes with Heisei Goji. And you gotta say that Heisei Goji and Shimo become mates, sort of. And since the novelization confirms that the nations around the world want to kill Shimo, because she's a world ender and her abilities, but there's only one problem. That problem is Heisei Goji. Heisei Goji is far more powerful, he's far more dangerous, and if they want to kill Shimo, they're going to have to go through him first. And that is where the Heisei Goji, what if Heisei Goji was in the monsterverse, ends for now. Now, like I said before in the previous part, I would go over Godzilla X Kong the Hunted, but it was just basically Godzilla hunting down Skila, and I was thinking about doing a story about that, but I decided not to, because I decided to be like, you know what, why not just have Heisei Goji be taking a break from destroying cities for now, and just kind of sleeping on Monster Island for a bit. And then, like when the events of Godzilla X Kong the Empire began, then decides to be like, alright, time to go back doing my daily routine. So yeah, I actually had a lot of fun making this one because it was really interesting for me to do. So tell me in the comments below, which one is your favorite for a scenario? Mine are honestly Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla King of Monsters, and now Godzilla X Kong. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day, everyone.